Dakota Boys and Girls Ranch, we help at-risk children and their families succeed in the name of Christ. We have both residential students and day program students on all 3 of our campuses.
I came to the ranch as a 13-year-old runaway. They gave me a stable, loving home, and I was able to heal my traumas, most of them. You know, it still takes time. You still, as an adult, still have to continue that work, but it definitely laid the foundation for a future of healing and hope. And I learned that from the ranch, and I try to give that to my children.
Each child is so individual in their trauma journey and their healing journey and just what it is that they will have to figure out how to work with for the rest of their lives.
All of the children that are referred to us are kids that have a lot of trauma in terms of abuse, family dissolution, domestic violence.
The knowledge and expertise from Dr. Martinson and from the residential staff, and the ability for us to implement it, knowing that we have a team of people that is looking at each child as an individual, looking at their trauma, looking at their family, looking at that child's needs, that allows us to be able to work at a higher level with the kids.
Our kiddos have programming every day, so they go to school, and then after school they have different groups, like they have their case management group, therapy groups, occupational therapy groups, spiritual life, wellness, chapel, life development. We also have a wildlife club on our campus.
Because our kids come and go so quickly, it becomes sometimes very tough on the teachers and the staff that work hard to build relationships with the kids. You become so connected to their journey.
The dedicated staff work with the most complicated and yet amazing kids, providing best in-class psychiatric and trauma-informed care, all in the name of Christ. The ranch is truly an amazing place where miracles happen each and every day.
It was early on in my ministry here. This young lady was kept in a cage without food or clothing for days at a time. Her own father was doing these things to her. That day, I drove home in tears, just of sorrow and rage for what someone could subject their child to. And it was only a combination of our programs. First and foremost, that trauma-informed philosophy that let's put the love up front, let's put the mercy up front, let's reserve judgment. Those employees that just pour out their hearts for these kids. And so towards the end of her stay with us, I drove home in tears another time. Not of sorrow and rage, but this time of joy, because I got to baptize her and welcome her officially into this heavenly family. She has the promise of a Father in heaven that loves her so much that he would send his own Son to experience the brokenness and pain that she was subjected to. That's why the work we do is so important.